Good morning. Here's your bag. Are you ready? Do you want to go out and get some hot cocoa? Yeah? Okay, so I told Phoenix if we hurry up and go, then I'll give him a cup of hot cocoa. Are you ready?
Yes. But I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay here.
I know, bud. But I get to see you Wednesday, and we get you this weekend for Sunday, for Father's Day, and we get you next weekend because it's our regular weekend. So that's like really awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
An extra day here.
Yes.
Bye. Happy hunting.
Awesome. Okay, guys, I don't know exactly how to tell you this. Yeah, you've probably already guessed it or looked ahead from the title of the vlog or the thumbnail or whatever. I'm spitting. I'm talking moistly upon you guys. I apologize, but it hasn't sank in to me right now. But I'll just show you when we get there. Okay, so obviously Angie's here, and she's here to stay. So I guess we can sit down and we can talk about specifics later or whatever, because I have to get back to work. I have a job that I'm in the middle of, and I had to go to the airport. She's like, "Oh, I'll take a train or a taxi or something." I'm like, "No. I will go pick you up." So I did.
Right on time, too.
I know. That's pretty good, eh?
It's pretty good, eh?
So Forever starts today. I don't know what else to say. I just know that there's going to be some other material before we have time to sit down, and I didn't want it to be like awkward. It's like, okay, you picked her up at what's going on? I don't want you guys to say that.
It was a sudden decision.
A sudden decision spurred by our great orange one's possible future decisions.
Yeah, he's supposed to announce some stuff this week that would have possibly, they didn't know, maybe affect me, and it was worth risking trying to get here, and it worked.
Yeah. So she doesn't have her car or the other part of her stuff
Or my puppy.
or her dog. So we're going to attempt to arrange to do that, but her visa and everything has been, okay, I guess we're telling you now. Her
it's
visa.
activated.
Yes. I'm activated. So, yeah. So we'll figure out on how to get everything together, but we need to go down to get a marriage license, and we're going to try to set a date. It's not going to be a fancy wedding. It's going to be you, me, and the person that says, I was going to say the person that says I do. No, the person that says repeat after me.
Well, you need a couple witnesses.
Oh yeah, and a couple witnesses.
And
too.
the guy who processed my papers said that he would like to be the bouncer at the wedding.
The bouncer.
That's what he said, bouncer, and I said, it's gonna be like probably 4 people.
Yeah.
5 people. That's it. He's like, I got you covered.
Well, he was much more polite.
Oh my God, he was like
than any other immigration person you've talked to.
Yes, by far. Actually, all of them were, but I think they don't really have a lot to do there right now.
They've probably had time off to cool off.
The whole entire department was like cheerful and laughing, and it was weird. And the lighting in there is like subdued, and everything's like the lights are pointing to the ceiling, and they're kind of covered below, so it's like really calm.
My school teacher used to do that, turn the lights off so that everybody calms down, because it's a psychological thing.
It was pretty amazing as far. It was the spa treatment of
immigration.
Immigration.
What? I had another name for the vlog, but I have to admit that it's kind of catchy. Immigration spa treatment. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, you're here.
We're home.
All right. Welcome. It's all green. Look at the arugula. I'm putting the camera over here because you're here. And she's not here for just today. You're not here for the weekend or a long holiday or the week. This is it.
Yes, it is.
This is forever. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. The emotions have been like the most powerful emotions that I've ever felt in my life. And we broke the news to Mom tonight, although with the whole cell phones around the country and having a virus with the cell phones too, apparently. I don't know.
Well, the system was hacked. It said on that news report. Whether that's true, I don't know. I didn't.
No, we didn't verify
source,
that.
But...
We didn't Snopes it. We broke it to Mom tonight. We called her, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I get Phoenix for Father's Day. Do you want to do, like, you know, get together safely with social distancing, of course. Do something for Father's Day. And then I said, oh, by the way, somebody wants to say hi. And then, yeah, we told Mom, and she was, like, really ecstatic. All right. Are you ready to do cock with me?
Yes. All
right, let's do it. Mr. Brot! No, Buffy, you can't be first. I'm first. If you really want to be first, dude, you can be first. Just saying. Jokingly, of course. Jason Fletcher, hi Troy, Angie, Phoenix, and Fur Babies. Oops. Well, we all make mistakes. You asked what was wrong the other night. I have a nephrostomy. I said that wrong. Which is basically a tube in my kidney attached to a bag. It is okay. I am fine. Wow. I used to know somebody that had their intestine the same way, but that's called a colapostrophe bag or something. I shouldn't pronounce medical terms because I'm really bad at it. Anyway, Nicole Flynn, third comment. I'll have a medium rare steak instead of a cheeseburger anytime.
Yes.
Oh, I'll have both. I want my steak and my burger too.
You can only have one.
No.
Choose one.
No.
Choose wisely.
Oh, burger.
Really? You take a burger over a steak?
Okay. So, I love steak. But a burger has ketchup and mustard and cheese and the bun. It's got so many different things. A steak is a steak. Delicious. That's why I want both. I want both.
No. It's one or the other. Which would it be? You'd take a cheeseburger.
Yes.
I would take a steak.
Well, I know you would take a steak.
What would you take?
Bren, good to know Troy has human meat in his refrigerator. And
I haven't seen the entire vlog yet.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I saw part of it.
Phoenix thought that the meat that I pulled out was human meat.
Human meat?
Yeah. And I'm one of those people that just read the words in books. I don't see the story in my head. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, I envision like a whole different like thing in my head when I read. What?
A whole different thing in your head?
Yes. It surrounds, it encompasses the whole that's up there too. Swiss cheese, 4 brains. Caroline, Canadian trucker gal. I have an app named Picture This. Is that the one that you're talking about?
Yeah.
That you take a photo of a plant and it tells you all about it. I use the app to take a photo of your plant in question, and your plant looks like a lilac, but why would lilac be growing in your veggie garden? Phoenix wins. Cheeseburger it is. She knew what it was right away.
It's bindweed.
Bindweed.
in the Morning Glory family. It needs to go ASAP.
It's bad stuff.
Very bad stuff.
Very invasive.
Very invasive. Very hard to get rid of if it gets hold. So those ones you're allowed to pick.
Yay!
But nothing else.
I don't know how many things we probably had marigolds in there, and I probably picked those out of there too.
You probably did.
I probably have. Let's see. Railfan Jason at 403, you say, temporarily screw this up. I laughed because, yep, you did. That was so funny. I did say that too. I was taking the trim piece and I said I'm going to temporarily screw this up, and I did end up screwing it up because of the vent.
I got it.
Oh,
I lost it.
The Grinch. Troy, you are an excellent dad. Oh, thank you. And you have an excellent son. Growing up so big and fast and reading so well, now I am concerned about having nightmares about Terror Castle. Yeah. Terror Castle's awesome. Phoenix liked it last night too. Holy cow. Wolfsbane Hollow. I did read your... that's what I was talking about earlier. I read this earlier because I was talking to Angie about the dandelions that we have in the yard, that we can actually eat them.
You can.
In salad. Mm-hmm. With dressing.
Not the ones that are on the... I wouldn't touch the ones on the grass with a 10-foot pole.
Well, yeah, those have Buffy poop on them.
Yep.
Ben Massey, do you think Phoenix would like the Hardy Boys book series? I don't know. We'll get through the 3 investigators first. There's 43 books, so hopefully by that time he'll be reading them by himself.
Yeah.
Carrie Ann Olsen, the leaves on that plant look similar to our pole beans. No, they're not pole beans.
But
well, they do.
They do look similar.
Yeah, she was saying that tonight too. When it comes to gardening advice, go to Monty Dawn. I'm having an ultrasound on my left foot tomorrow to try and figure out why my foot didn't heal right. Oh my goodness. A little yawn.
Just a little one.
I hope that you are okay and that you get it figured out. Jules trying to get caught up. The chicken coop and garden share are coming along. Wanted to say, we would definitely help with mailing out letters if you want to write up a script. We'll watch for info on that. Well, guess what? We don't need to anymore. Now we just have to find a way to teleport Coda here. I guess I'm reading everybody's comment tonight. Halloween fur. There. Emerald Gypsy Heart. Bad Wi-Fi connection until Saturday.
And bad cell service now, too.
Yeah, because infrastructure is going down.
I'm going back to Canada.
No!
I have a little bit of service.
You have a little bit of service?
Oh, look. That one.
Oh, yeah, you have a little bit of service.
It's a little bit of service.
Do I have a little bit of service? Oh, I have half a service. Haha! Mon E, you can take a picture of the plant and ask your local horticulture center. I wonder if they would know. Or if it'd be like some place that, like...
An actual horticulture...
Lowe's employees.
Well, that's not the horticulture center, but... chances of finding somebody in one of those departments that knows what we're talking about is not all that great.
Right.
Yeah, look at that.
What?
Wait for things to grow more before weeding.
I know. You've told me that. You've told me that.
Lots
Other people have told me that.
Just leave them. And not only that, it's like maybe the bugs will eat that instead of your little baby seedlings.
True. It's just looking at the garden, especially after a period of rain and then sun to where everything starts to flourish, and looking at it and seeing like green across the whole thing and knowing that everything that's not what you want is a weed, so most of that is weed, just drives my OCD crazy. I just want to go and weed it all out.
It should improve.
As we weed it?
Yeah, and it shouldn't, like, by next season, it should be better, because we're constantly taking, because they were all those seeds were in there already.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. And we're taking out the seed producers that would have produced more seeds. So, okay.
So if we stay on it, it'll be better.
Okay.
And then if we put a layer of mulch on top, and it'll get better.
My gardener is here.
I'm not a gardener. I haven't gardened a lot.
Well, you have more of a green thumb than I do. Again, my thumbs are flesh-colored and black.
And big.
and big. Yeah, okay. So I found a radish the other day the size of my thumb. I told you guys that yesterday. Now you can see how big my thumb really is. Do we have a freaking ruler?
I really think my thumbs are regular size. I don't know.
Mine are fast food thumbs. They're super sized.
That's a 28 ounce.
My thumb is more than an inch wide.
Too. Good Lord.
It's an inch and an eighth wide.
Hair on me.
Don't press it down. Yours is less than, oh my gosh. Yours is less than 3/4 of an inch wide.
It's normal.
That is probably, but normal is so boring. It's that N word again. Normal.
Call me boring. Boring.
I did not call you borderling.
Boring.
Monty, also you go on to say, maybe when you get down in the dumps, it will be time for another meeting unless Angie has managed to get across the border. Well, she managed to get across the border. One of the things that we were discussing is that if we go to the park and they heighten regulations on it and you have to self-quarantine for 14 days, that if we had more visits at that park and then they got stricter with the rules, then she might have missed a window of opportunity to come down here because she might have been self-quarantined.
Yeah, that was part of the problem. That's partly why we didn't jump on it and go right away.
Right.
Because they're closing the border in 1 month segments, and if we had rushed down there and had a meeting, then I would have had to have quarantined for 14 days. And
they do follow up.
Yeah, they're pretty strict about that in Canada.
Yeah, and when she came down and tried to get across the border the first time, she had an RCMP officer visit her and give a phone...
No, she was going to visit me.
Oh, I thought she did.
She said she was going to.
Oh.
But she emailed and called me, and because of the conversation that we had, she was, okay, I'm not going to come visit you.
No. Yeah, because she never even got out of her car. She just... drove in and drove out. Okay.
But they do check on you and they make sure you're staying home.
Yeah, which I guess is good. Final comment of the night. Here today, hell tomorrow. Love the vlogs. Longtime viewer, first time commenter. I found you many years ago and I was YouTubing the Fright Factory in Buckley. I've been volunteering at the Fright Factory, so you know all of our peeps like Ben and Harold and Karen and Dennis. I think I named everybody that I know from the Fright Factory. If I missed you, I'm sorry. But anyway, no, that's really awesome. Also, you say that you've never made it out to our haunt, but would love to view your creation one Halloween. I live in Roy, Washington with many animals. Building my coop was a long yet fun process. You're doing a fabulous job and it looks amazing. Sorry to see Angie stuck where she is. I'm not, because she's stuck here. You're stuck here now. I couldn't imagine a day without my lady by my side. Also, you're a great father and Phoenix is awesome. Keep kicking ass at life. Oh my gosh, dude, thank you so much. That is so cool. All right, that's it. Happy haunting. We will see you guys tomorrow. Yay. Good night.